welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be looking at my Dimir Murktide deck for Modern. The story behind this is pretty much like I was playing Reanimator, but you know there's so much like graveyard hate now that it's like it's really not really that viable, especially when people are mainboarding it most of the time. And the reason why people are mainboarding it is for Flage, right? So anyway, this is the deck. After playing it for, I want to say 4 months now, I can say it's probably not my cup of tea, but I've been working on like another deck that I'll be showing, you know, pretty soon for like the Modern season here. So let's get right into it. This deck will be probably on eBay pretty soon. So if you're interested, I think it's a pretty good pickup. I did take out a couple cards because I'm putting it in like other decks, but other than that, it's pretty much the same. So 4 Thoughtseize you want to play, but I replaced 2 of those with Duress, so that'll be needed to get replaced, obviously. But Duress is okay, but not as good as Thoughtseize. Consider is really good because it thins the deck a little bit and you get the draw. And then Push and Spell Pierce. Spell Pierce, you might want to sub out for like Spell Snare, but I don't know, it kind of depends on the matchup. Sometimes it's good, sometimes not so much. Then we have obviously it's Dimir playing 4 Counterspell. Good in pretty much every matchup outside of maybe a couple like the Brute Scale combo or whatever. That deck is not fun. We have Dothy Voidwalker, 4 of these. Still pretty viable, I would say. If you want to replace that, I don't even know what you would put in, but you need to have your own graveyard hate. And playing this, like, if you're going first, you play this on turn 2. A lot of people have to start kind of playing around it, or they just try to kill it as fast as they can. So they'll use their removal on it. 4 Psychic Frog. Psychic Frog is okay. I kind of feel like it's fallen off a little bit, but it's like if it can stay out, it kind of becomes a win con on its own. 2 Go for the Throats, just more removal for stuff. Obviously, it's not very good against the other land, right? Whatever land that is. Urza Saga, yeah, it's not good against that. A lot of things are not good against Urza Saga anymore. We have 3 Tainted Indulgence. It's okay. I just wanted like another draw engine. And then Soren's Ransom. It's okay. Like, you really want to play this stuff like on your opponent's end step, and then you get like a ton of value. And you got to be careful with the Ransom because sometimes your opponent will play tricks on you, like make you think like the face down pile is really good when it really isn't. But, Subtlety is okay. It counters like, obviously it counters Solitude, which is, you know, pretty decent. And if they have some sort of combo like Prime Time or whatever, it's good against that. And then 3 Murktide. Only playing 3 because like you don't really want to have it in your hand early. You want to kind of draw into it if you can. Because like if you get it too early and you try to play it early, they're gonna binding it, they're gonna Solitude it or whatever, so kind of gotta wait on that. We have the double face cards. Boggart Trawler is very good because it exiles a graveyard, obviously. So it hits like Flage out. And then Sink in the Stupor is, you know, it's useful sometimes. Darkslick Shores. This deck is like mainly 2 to 3 mana based, so the card is fine. Watery Grave. This deck, like, outside of Thoughtseize and this, and then the fetch lands, it's you're not really paying life or anything else really. Well, and then you have 4 Underground Rivers, which they're okay, but. And then we have 2 island and 1 swamp. I'm running this because you could run like 2 swamp and 1 island, and that might be a little bit better for like Dothy and stuff like that. But I also just wanted to make sure I had mana for like Murktide and stuff like that if I got like Blood Moon. Which I'm not sure if people are even playing Blood Moon anymore because of the rules change on Urza Saga. So we have, this is our sideboard. Scarab Feast, 2 of those. It's fine. Obviously Surgical's better, but I took those out. Illness in the Ranks. Really good against like, so many decks. Like Energy. Creativity, stuff like that. Toxic Deluge, if you're behind, just board wipe. Illness and Ranks is also good against the combo, Brutestale combo or whatever. I don't like that deck at all. Harbinger of the Seas, so pretty good. I mean, kind of depends on the matchup, right? But most of the time, you're gonna want to board this in against like Eldrazi or whatever. Feed the Swarm for Blood Moon and also like other problematic enchantments. Plague Engineer, mainly for energy, because you just name cats and then they can't really do a whole lot. Sign the Memory for Eldrazi, and also like any deck that tries to have a lot of enter the battlefield abilities. Like, it's also good against Blink because you just negate whatever their ETB is, and then negate is it's good against like heavy control matchups. And yeah, that's the deck.